Hey friends, welcome to Existing Now. My name is Gabby and I'm so glad you are here. Just want to take a moment to welcome you guys to my platform as this is the first vlog of Existing Now. I recently went through a transition to where I exited corporate America temporarily, and I'm just taking time to find me, work on my anxiety, work on my life, and just slow down a little bit. So here's the first video of me not going to a traditional 8 to 5. I wanted to establish a routine, so this video and the next series of videos will be me trying to work to identify a standard routine. One part of the routine that I have consistently established was devotion or Bible study. I am doing a Bible study called Waiting for Hope on the book of Malachi, and this is so needed for me right now as someone that's dealing with anxiety. Is just learning to sit and wait and be still. It is amazing. But we'll get into some of that a little later. But I wanted to open this up to say welcome. I will just be popping in periodically with the voiceover as the video goes on. But yeah, let's get into it. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Gabby, and welcome to my channel. I just got done this morning doing a morning devotional, which was really good on the book of Malachi, which I'm really excited to read and study up on. It's a little after 8:30, like I said, and I need to go ahead and get a workout in. I actually have 2 workouts planned for today. And the only reason why I'm doing this to myself is because I bought new shoes yesterday. I bought some Hoka's. I've been into running lately, and these shoes feel amazing. So I actually want to get a run in outside before I go to my 11 o'clock workout, which is more like a HIIT, strength training, all of that type of stuff. But I think it's raining out. I am in my husband's man cave because we have a treadmill somewhere back there. So if it's raining outside, I'm just going to do the treadmill. But today is the first day of me being a stay-at-home wife, and I'm really excited about it. Nervous and excited, because I've never been staying at home anything. Like, I've always worked. But anyway, we'll get into more of that a little later. But let's go ahead and figure out what we're gonna do for a workout so we can go ahead and get that in. And I have on a cute, like, little workout dress. So cute, from Target. But let's go ahead. All right, friends, so I'm done with my run. My shoes felt amazing. I did 2 miles, and I had to actually change out of the dress because I'm going to go meet with my brother to do a full body workout at 11. It is now a little after 9:30, so I am going to go ahead and get my husband some breakfast fixed. So he's going to have bacon, eggs, and grits. And so I'm gonna make it to where I can at least make him breakfast for like the next 3 days, so I don't have to cook breakfast for him. So let's go ahead and get that started. Hopefully you guys can see over here. So I must say, this is one routine that I absolutely enjoy doing, which is cooking my husband breakfast. Something that I rarely had the opportunity to do when I was working corporate because I was always busy or always going early in the mornings. But now that my life has slowed down a little bit, I thrive off of this simple routine of making him breakfast. I do like to prep his breakfast, if I can, a couple days out. So I'll cook, for example, this meal is going to last him for this particular day, and 2 extra breakfasts as well. And so I just prep it up in our glass containers, put it in the refrigerator. He actually worked from home this day, so I was able to give this to him. But it's the little things that I absolutely enjoy about being his wife, and making him breakfast. So we're going to go ahead and get this finished up and start on some home projects. And there you have it, my husband's breakfast. Let me show you this one. So this will be my husband's breakfast for the next couple of days. And that is one thing I can knock off of my list. So I am definitely feeling accomplished. Got that done. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and take him one of these downstairs now because he's working from home today. So I'm gonna take him one downstairs. It is almost 10:15, feeling good. Workouts at 11, so I'm gonna get this kitchen cleaned up And then we are going to go work out and then go pick up a couple of groceries, not a lot, just a couple, and then come back home and preserve these bananas. Hey friends, so we are back. I'm about to hop in the shower, but I want to show you guys what I got from the grocery store. So I went to Walmart, and I also, which you guys saw, which I also went to Publix just to pick up like 4 items from Publix. But let's go ahead and get into it because I need to put all of these groceries up. Let's start over here because this is the stuff that I got from Publix. So from Publix, I got a family size chicken breast. I actually got 2 of these because they're buy one, get one free. I picked up some semi-sweet Lily's chocolate chips because we're going to make a dessert with that. I also picked up some crispy onions for my husband to have with his salad, as well as some salted peanuts, some unsalted peanuts, okay? And then moving right along from Walmart, I got some paper plates so I don't have to do dishes all the time, some milk, some pretzels. I've never had these before, but I wanted to get them. They're the real good lightly breaded chicken nuggets. I'm actually going to make this for lunch because I haven't ate today. Bought some taco shells for my husband to have tacos one day. I saw this, I've never seen it before, which is the Maxwell House French Vanilla Calf. Sugar-free. So I'm going to give this a try as well, just for a relaxing drink. Some sponges because I got to clean up. And then your girl brought a lot of bags. So I got some sandwich bags here, some storage gallon bags, also some twist tie bags for some bread when I make it. And I have freezer bags somewhere. Also got some soy sauce. I was going to do coconut aminos, but it was just way too expensive, so I didn't do that. Sugar-free Reese's are fire. This is amazing. Cheez-Its. Some monk fruit sweetener, and this one is the Golden brand. It mimics raw cane sugar. It's a replacement. I got some tuna. I got some popcorn and another bag of Reese's. I got some soda water. I call them soda water, whatever they're called. These things are amazing. So I got 2 peaches, and then I got 1 of the mandarin orange. As you guys seen, I picked up some sugar-free lemonade, and I also picked up this one, which is a mango passion. So we're gonna give these a try as well. Picked up some canning jars, so that I can have that. That's the other peach. Here is the gallon size freezer bags. These are the slider ones. A lady was talking to me about these in the aisle. She uses the half gallon one. So I was like, oh, let me give these a try. I'll tell you, I got a lot of bags. So I got the half gallon. I also got some Cascade Complete. This is a dishwashing powder. We typically use the pods, but I wanted to give this a try because sometimes our pods don't bust. They get jammed up and it's a whole ordeal. So we have to do it again. I also got some dishwasher cleaner because we're going to clean our dishwasher out. Got some chicken thighs. Got 4 peaches, 2 limes, and Kobe Jack cheese. And the other thing that I got was an 18 count of Gatorade for my husband. So that is pretty much the groceries that I got. And these groceries should last us like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Should last us a while. There's only 2 of us. And I don't eat breakfast, just my husband. And speaking of, I think I forgot to pick him up some other stuff for breakfast, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, this is what we got. I'm about to put this stuff up, take a shower, fix me some lunch. It's almost 2:30 and I have not ate today. And I'm gonna relax for a little bit. I have one more thing on my list that I have to get done, which is starting to clean up our 3rd floor. So I'm gonna start that by folding some laundry and putting some load of clothes in the washer and dryer. So let's go ahead and wrap this all up. All right, friends, we are getting lunch started, showered, clean, feeling good. And then I took out the bananas over here. So we need to go ahead and process those. So while my air fryer is going, I am going to go ahead and start working on these bananas. And like I said, with the bananas, what we're going to do is, what are we doing with them, Gabby? We are dehydrating them. Some of them, though, may be beyond the dehydration stage, and I may just have to freeze them, which is totally fine too. Because it means we'll have bananas for like smoothies and things like that. So let's go ahead. So the bananas are wrapped like this. And so I just need to get into the bags. And then I'll check the condition of the bananas. Like this one's really soft, but it may still have a little bit more firmness to it, to where we can dehydrate it. So let's go ahead and get into this project, which I'm super excited about because I love dehydrated bananas. This is the dehydrator that I will be using. I actually got this one off of Amazon. And it's okay. I like it. It's I only dehydrate like fruit and things, but if I ever wanted to dehydrate like jerky, I would need like a different type of dehydrator, because this one has really wide grates and a lot of things can just like fall through it. But for fruit, works pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and get these bananas going. My hands are clean, and literally the only thing I do, I thought I had a bag, I do. The only thing I do is just slice them up. There's no magic or math to my skills. I just slice them.
One thing that I've noticed is that I love simple tasks like this that are very repetitive, and that's going to give me a great product at the end of this. Like I said, these bananas came from my local farmers market and they were on sale because they were going bad. And so I made the best out of it. It's called food preservation. So definitely continue to follow my channel, as we're going to be doing a lot of simple projects like this to make the best out of our food.
All right, here is one full tray. So we're gonna go ahead and get this one on our dehydrator. And we're going to start with another tray. And that's it, it's gonna keep going. All right, so our bananas are going now. So it's gonna be 8.5 hours. So I'll keep an eye on that. Now I'm finally about to eat, and I need to make some ranch dressing. And so actually, let me scoot you guys over here. So we're gonna make some homemade ranch dressing in our jar, and it's super easy. Me and my husband loves this recipe.
So as time goes on, you're going to start to notice that I really do like to be in the kitchen and like to make as much of our food as I possibly can. Yes, I could have went to the store and bought ranch dressing, but it's so much better when you can make it yourself. And I will definitely link this recipe down below. This is a homemade Parmesan peppercorn ranch dressing, and it is delicious and simple to make. I just altered it a little bit than the recipe down below. I didn't use as much milk as it called for, but other than that, it is super simple and delicious. Definitely give it a try because we absolutely love it.
Here we go for lunch. We have our peach sparkling water, some watermelon that I had in the refrigerator, so I decided to go ahead and have it with our salad and our chicken. Delicious. All right, friends. So I don't have enough hands. Let me see if I can figure this out. I am getting ready to go to the third floor of my home because I put on my list, on my planner for today, that I wanted to start organizing the third floor today. So I am getting ready to go up here to do that. So while this whole time that I'm going to be off of work, and I'll get into more of a detailed story later this week about my transition into being a stay-at-home wife, if you want to say it, because I'm not working right now. I like to think of it more of like a temporary like sabbatical, if you've heard of those, or something like that, just to give me a break. Like, I have therapy tomorrow, so maybe I'll talk to you guys about it tomorrow too. But anyway, the third floor is our sleeping quarters. So 3 bedrooms up here, 2 bathrooms, and our laundry space. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take ownership in this because it does look, I mean, it looks worse than what it really is, to be honest. It's really not that bad. But on as soon as you come up, you just see laundry kind of divided out. It's just like stuff, right? Like, excuse my husband's mad. But that's he primarily uses that bathroom, so I'm gonna get that straightened up. So today, what I want my focus to be, because I do not want to overwhelm myself with task. This is supposed to be like a moment and time for me to relax, rejuvenate, and all of that. So I'm going to spend the next 45 minutes up here. It's 5:10 p.m. So I'm going to spend at least 45 minutes up here, at least until 6 o'clock, until it's time for me to make dinner for my husband. So I'm going to spend some time up here, and I'm going to get this straightened up or cleaned. I'm pretty sure there's laundry in the dryer. I will be honest too and say this room is our laundry room. Like, literally, we should have just not had a bed in there and just have a table and just dump, because we just dump all of our laundry out the bed. It's so embarrassing, but it's the truth. So now that I'm not overwhelmed and stressed out anymore, I can actually take control of that room, and I'll show you guys this room tomorrow, because I think we're going to be in there tomorrow, organizing, folding clothes, and doing all of that. So let's get into this mess and get this straightened up. All right, so I know it's going on for the most part. This stuff is all dirty down here, so I'm gonna put it in our bin. This stuff on the banister is clean. So I'm going to put this in the hamper, and then I'll organize it from the hamper here in a little bit.
So a moment of transparency. So at the time that I'm doing this voiceover, about 3 weeks have passed since I actually took this video. Again, this is the first day of what I like to call my reset. I know I quote unquote joked and say I'm a stay-at-home wife, but no, this is more so of like a therapeutic reset for me. And so looking back at this, I can definitely see that I was just barely surviving, like trying to make it, and we were living in unorganized chaos. I can't even say it was organized chaos, because we just had stuff everywhere. The clothes on the banister were clean. Well, why didn't we put them up? Well, we were in a state of just trying to make the next move. We had to rush out and do this, had to rush out to do that. And so I'm so thankful and so blessed that I captured this moment, because now I can look back and I can hear my voice and I can see my posture that, I was drained, but I was coming out of this. And so I'm so glad that I just took the initiative and started to kick the shit out of this laundry, guys. But wait till you see my personal room that I'm going to show you next, because that's really going to tell the story of how I felt.
All right, friends, I don't know what you call this area, like landing area, I don't know, but anyway, this area of our third floor has now been cleaned. Hopefully you can hear me, but cleaned up to where it goes. So next, I want to tackle this room, because I said I was going to stay up here till 6 o'clock, and it's only 5:38, so I'm going to give myself 20 more minutes. This is my personal room. This is my closet, actually. And this is where I want to start doing Bible study. And just to have a moment of transparency, this room is not perfect. It is far, far, far from perfect. And I have a lot of clutter in this room. So what I am going to do is see how far we can get in this room in 20 minutes, because I want to be able to have a relaxing space when I come in here, do my Bible study. I want to start having therapy in here too. I just got to get this space picked up. The good thing is it's just a whole bunch of big stuff. It's not even like little stuff. It's just stuff that needs to be picked up. So I'm going to show you guys. Judgment free, okay? I'm going to show you guys. And this is, I will say, I've just been so overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed at work, and I just did not take care of this space like I needed to. Any packages that I got, it just came here. Even though it was packages that I needed and I wanted, I didn't even have time to enjoy them because I was like just so stressed out all the time. So I'm gonna show you guys this room. We are moving to a new, better space, and it's okay if your space looks like this too. You can do something about it, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys.
So, yeah, guys, this is a true depiction of essentially how my life was going. If I had to sum it up in a visual, this room will be the visual that I will forever use as to how my life was going. It was a little chaotic, but a little functional. Like you could walk through the floor if you kick something over, right? So at this point, you can't really see the floor. I have Bath and Body Works boxes from Christmas time when they had their sale. Here we are in July. Why do I still have that stuff, right? And so I just had a hard time of letting things go. And so now we're about to get into it and start organizing this room. I will say one of my biggest projects that I want to do before the year is up is essentially purge. I have a lot of clothes and that I've just been holding on to for God knows how long and for whatever reason. And so I want to just give that stuff away to somebody that can use it and to really go to more of a minimalist or a capsule wardrobe. And so we'll see where that goes. But as you can see with this room, I was definitely in a state of just, like, just like I was just in this state of just uncertainty, needing clarity, needing rescuing, in which, I eventually decided that the rescue that I needed was just a therapeutic reset. I proud of myself for taking this leap and doing it. And so here's a room, and you can actually see the floor now. It's not 100% at this point. It was more like 80%, but I was proud of myself. I felt so accomplished through doing this chore or this task.
I feel accomplished. Check. Okay. Your girl is getting stuff done. So I'm so proud of myself. So that pretty much does the third floor. So tomorrow on the third floor, we're going to tackle what I consider our laundry room, which it should not be. It should be a bedroom, which I have to do that soon because I have a girlfriend coming to stay with me in a couple weeks because we're going to the Beyonce concert. So we got to tackle that room right there tomorrow. So let me figure out what we're gonna have for dinner and talk to my husband for a little bit.